Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I promised everyone a low carb Easter meat pie recipe, so here it goes. The biggest thing with the Easter meat pie is the crust. Okay, so you gotta try and find a way to make a crust low carb. That is really difficult. Again, I've been tweaking recipes for 3 years now, and I found a really good crust recipe. So here goes, the crust. You're going to take almond flour. Okay, and we have, this is the almond flour I use. You can use whatever you have is fine. And you're going to take, the recipe called for 96 grams. I know that sounds weird. Why do we have to measure it in grams? But what I found when you're not working with regular flour, it's really important to get the ingredients exact. So 96 grams of almond flour, okay? Then you're going to take 40 grams of coconut flour. And again, I like this one. Normally I have no preferences, but this one's a good one to go with, okay? For coconut flour, 40 grams. Then you're going to take baking powder, whatever you have. You're gonna go with a half a teaspoon of baking powder. And then salt, you're gonna go with a 1/4 teaspoon. I use the pink salt, okay? You're going to take all those ingredients. Those of you that have seen my videos know I don't have a food processor. I use my blender, okay? But use a food processor if you have it. If not, I use my blender. And you blend all the dry ingredients together really well, okay? Then we go to the wet ingredients. You're gonna go with 100 grams of unsalted butter. Typically I use the Kerrygold. I love the Kerrygold. It's, natural, great product. But since we are in quarantine, unfortunately, groceries are hard to come by, so whatever you have, okay? And if you look at this, a stick of butter is 113 grams. So please make sure you weigh 100 grams of the butter, okay? And then you're going to take 55 grams, this is the cream cheese I have, 55 grams of cream cheese. And you're going to add the butter and the cream cheese into the blender, into the dry ingredients, and just pulse it until it all gets a little crumbly, okay? Now, you're going to take one egg, and you're going to scramble it lightly. You're going to add that one egg to the blender. And then you're going to take 2 teaspoons apple cider vinegar. I know that sounds weird. I thought so too, but really it's phenomenal in the crust. I like this apple cider vinegar, so I would go with this. But whatever you have, because again, ingredients are hard to come by. And then you pulse that until it forms a dough, okay? Not too much because you don't want it to get too soft. Take it out, put it on a piece of saran wrap, form it in a ball, wrap it up, goes in the fridge overnight. Okay, it's important that you put it in the refrigerator. This dough, it's not like regular dough to work with. So it has to be really cold, okay? So then I took, because again, those of you who watched my other videos know that it's just me and my mom for Easter this year. So I have little pie tins. So I pressed the dough into the pie tin, refrigerated this overnight, okay? And then let's get to the filling. The filling is the ricotta. Okay, so, let me backtrack. So that crust recipe will do 1 large pie or 2 of these little ones, okay? The ricotta filling I'm gonna give you, that goes for 2 large pies, okay? So adjust the recipes to however many you're gonna bake. So we want our ricotta, and hopefully you can get the fresh whole milk ricotta in the tin. If not, whatever you have is fine. But make sure it's whole milk if you can. And it's important to whip the ricotta first. So you're gonna take 2 pounds of ricotta. I'm gonna put it in a bowl, and you're gonna beat it up, okay, until it's nice and creamy. Then you're going to add in 4 eggs for 2 pounds of ricotta. Okay, some recipes, if you look it up online, they're gonna tell you to do more eggs. What I find, the more eggs you put in, it gets hard and dry. So 4 eggs for 2 pounds of ricotta. Whip that up until it's nice and creamy, okay? Then you're gonna add in a 1/4 cup of grated cheese. Beat that up. Okay, good. Now, here comes other ingredients that you then have to stir in. Okay, you can't use your beater anymore. So you're gonna go with 8 ounces of shredded mozzarella, okay? And then you're gonna go with about 1.5 pounds of meats. Put what you want or what you can get a hold of. It's 1.5 pounds of meat to 2 pounds of ricotta. Or again, adjust it to your taste, whatever you like. I only had pepperoni, so that's what I put in my meat pie. But, you know, typically you're gonna put in ham, you're gonna put in salami. Some people like prosciutto. My brother has put in sausage. So, you know, whatever kind of meats you like to put in your meat pie. I only had pepperoni, so that's what went in it. And then you take it all and you blend it. See, nice and creamy. Okay. And we're going, you know I love creamy things. And then we're gonna take the filling and we're going to put it into our pie crust. Okay. Let's see here. So excited for Easter to have all these Italian traditions. Okay, and I like my pies filled. So I will. Some people don't. I like it filled all the way. Okay. And then, so now we have it filled. All right. Then what I did was I took the crust. So instead of putting a full sheet over the top, because the crust is a little hard to work with, I did the strips, the lattice, okay? And then you take your pie and you're gonna put it in the oven. It's gonna bake at 325. If you make the big pie, it's gonna go in at 325 for 60 minutes, okay? So I have one that is finished, so I will get that and show you. Put this over here. Oh boy. Oh my. Oh, look at this. Look at that. It looks delicious and smells delicious. So enjoy your Easter meat pie, low carb. It's wonderful that we can still enjoy our traditions and keep it low carb. So happy Easter, everyone. Enjoy.